Enemy dropping into the AO.
Taking enemy fire.
इधर से
Hostile mark.
Enemy UAV overhead.
रहेगा उठाओ
Hostile mark.
गन लेके मारा यार
बहुत दूर है यार चलो फिर भी जाएंगे
ट्रेन
ट्रेन नहीं नीचे गाड़ी रहेगा गाड़ी ला एकदम सेंस में जाएंगे
Your teammate has been marked as a high-value target. Keep them protected.
अरे भाई
Primary LZs are marked. Extract is standing by.
नहीं इसको मारो
देख नहीं रहा मेरे को
अरे देख
Taking fire.
तो टीम के क्या
Enemy UAV overhead.
भाई थोड़ा सा रहता ना और 5 सेकंड हो जाता
आ गया चल साले
Allied cluster strike inbound. the AO. Secure all cash you find.
Have to patch myself up. Spotted a care package.
कहाँ बे? आवाज नहीं आ रहा क्या? रूठो?
Enemy UAV overhead.
Need recon for this area.
UAV entering the AO.
ऐसा क्यों घूम रहा है हाथ लेके? हाथ लेके घूम रहा है।
तेज भागता, तेज भागता।
Your teammate has been designated as a high-value target. Guard them at all costs. You're being tracked by an enemy team. Stay sharp.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Specialist achieved. Enemy dropping into the AO.
अरे कैसे मार दिया बे? कैसे मार?
Contract failed. Your teammate took a dirt nap.
आवाज नहीं आ रहा है।
Airstrike target marked.
This is loader 2-0. Copy. Cluster strike away.
चल फ्रेंड तो गया अंदर खेलो
चलो जाते हैं और क्या।
मेरा सोने वाला है सही है
Allied cluster strike inbound. Extraction is standing by. Mark an LZ for pickup. Be advised, friendly precision airstrike inbound. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy dropping into the AO. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Get me recon.
UAV entering the AO.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
Enemy soldier incoming. Marking LZ for pickup.
Stitch, moving up. Be advised, enemy attack chopper incoming. Take it down and secure the cash.
None of us are given bad luck insurance when we're born, but everyone has kindness and love that we can all share. Today, we're gonna show you the most heartwarming random acts of kindness to prove that doing a good deed is never too hard. You can start by subscribing and hitting the bell, just saying. This homeless man has absolutely nothing except 2 true friends. And today, he spent all his savings to celebrate their birthday. This father hasn't seen his daughter for a very long time due to his military service. He decides to give her the surprise of her life. Ben Ellis was diagnosed with an incurable disease and had to end his teaching career. More than 400 students came to support him in the last days of his life. This poor guy has seen sneakers in pictures many times, but he never could have imagined having his own. Look how this simple gift from a stranger makes him the happiest person on earth. This man is crying because he lost 2 of his dogs at the same time. And now his daughter found a way to bring joy back into his life by this letter and a little gift. This grandpa thought his family had forgotten his birthday while they were all preparing a surprise for him. But they definitely couldn't have planned the other patrons' reactions. Imagine being forced to work in the pouring rain without so much as a jacket. The way this man gives the boy his jacket without hesitation should be an example to all of us. This homeless man hadn't eaten in several days and finally managed to get some food. But this street cat turned out to be even hungrier. Just watch what he does. Six-year-old Zeke's family wasn't allowed to come near him while he battled leukemia for 147 days. As soon as the doctors released him from the hospital, the boy decided to surprise his family.
Okay, I got the honors. Open!
This homeless man earned his living by washing car windows in the cold. Blogger Philip Q. Vu was so touched by his story that he demonetized his video and simply asked viewers to help.
And some money to help me with my endo.
Motorcyclists seem to do this sort of thing. Beckon manages to stop the windows he'll have to watch of his own home. This motorcyclist steps out into traffic and manages to stop the flow of cars, all for the sake of saving a tiny kitten. Motorcyclists seem to do this sort of thing all the time. Aren't they the best? This woman's kindness knows no bounds because she decided to donate her kidney to a stranger, and this is the moment he finds out he's gonna live. Down a female, be a gentleman, even on the... Down a female camera operator. One player seems to have forgotten about fair play when he knocks down a female camera operator. But his opponent reminds him to always be a gentleman, even on the field. Today, this young man finally says goodbye to cancer, and all these people have gathered to celebrate his victory. And spent 2 whole Due to problems with the landing gear, this plane got stuck on the runway while other flights were landing. Look at what the passengers do to help. This taxi driver is stuck on a beach with no way out, and losing a fare would mean losing his job. Fortunately, these caring people have found a way to help him. A flood caused a huge sinkhole in a Chinese road right under parked cars. But just look how 30 strangers teamed up to save someone else's car. While some people leave their animals to their own fates, others are prepared to do whatever it takes to make sure their pet is okay. Even while protesting for the sake of thousands of lives, people understand that every human life is precious here and now, so they instantly dismantle a roadblock to make way for firefighters. All of these people are prepared to stand to the last for what they want. They immediately make way for ambulances. Moments like these restore faith in humanity. It seems like this man is in the middle of a hurricane, but he's actually saving all the houses in the area from flooding by repairing the fire hydrant. Don't do this yourself, guys. He's a professional. These people had a whole truckload of fruits, and they could have made some good money, but they decided to feed those who really needed them instead.
Got contact. Confirming hostile.
The Coast Guard's job is usually to save people from dangerous situations, but today they have a special mission to help a poor seagull stuck on the power lines. With just 18 meters to go, this runner starts to pass out from exhaustion, something our opponents could have taken advantage of, but they didn't. This is the best example of humanity overcoming competition.
Enemy dropping into
A
the
guy on a
AO.
motorcycle just finds out what a big heart a simple excavator driver can have. Imagine this dog's agony as it dies of thirst at a perfectly good source of water, but one man steps in to give it a drink. To support her, all her family members did the same.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Oh, this custom gaming PC represents over 600 hours of work, and the photo.
So the eye.
Hostile dropping into the area. What? You're
So
done
when
warming
that's
up.
gone, we're
Stand
done.
by for deployment to the war zone.
So what we've done, not as tidy around here. I absolutely hate RGB. This is all RGB, that's all RGB, this is RGB.
You know how there's that one
Plunder. The job's simple. Secure more cash than the enemy. Set a drop point for your team, soldier.
I have your mark.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Got ammo here. Releasing tear gas. Rounds incoming.
Enemy UAV overhead.
In the quiet alleys of Shadapur and West Delhi, a scam call center is in operation. This group of scammers run multiple scams and will target people all over the world, including India and Europe.
Thank you for contacting Federal Police Department. How may I help you?
Okay, as you have the money in the form of cash with you, now we're gonna save the assets and show the government a legal proof that this is the amount that you have taken out from your bank, and this is the only money that you have, right? And this is the only bank account that you're banking with. There's no other connection that you have with other bank accounts.
But pretending to be the police is going to prove their downfall.
Hostile dropping into the area. What?
I was first
Enemy
alerted to
UAV
this group
overhead.
of scammers through one of my friends, Nanobator. I've left a link to his version of the video in the top right, and it's in the description.
Hostile dropping into the area.
But it was
Watch the
quickly
skies.
very obvious that this group had
Hit count.
CCTV. You might wonder why scammers have CCTV, and it's because it's part of the building infrastructure which they rent, and they really don't like it there. And in fact, the odd person would either cover or turn one or two of the cameras to avoid recording what they were doing. But no amount of camera covering was going to stop a dedicated group of scam baiters recording exactly what they did and handing the information to the police.
Hostile dropping
But what
into
sort
the
of
area.
scam
Watch
were
the
they
skies.
running? Here you can see one of their scripts. It's just a modified version of the US Customs and Border script, here modified for Austria. Ultimately, they would try and persuade victims that their money in the bank was at risk, and the only way of safeguarding it would be to go and buy what they termed a security card, which we all know means gift card.
Hello, this call is from Interpol. The purpose of this call is to inform you that your Austrian identity has been misused for fraudulent and illegal activity. For more information, press 1. I repeat, press 1.
And for anyone who did press 1, they would be forced to speak English to a scammer in this building. But how did we know that it was this building? Obviously, the CCTV was a major clue to the inside of the building. Here we're tracking one person walking from the entrance through to the rooms where the scam happened.
Have a
Although
position.
there
I
were
see
many
the
rooms
enemy.
covered by CCTV, we couldn't be sure that all of them were used for scams.
Enemy KIA.
But as always, it was the wireless network information which
Taking
gave away
shots.
the location most accurately. Here you can see the wireless networks around the building, and we could pinpoint it to within 15 meters.
Receiving fire.
These scammers seem to be occupying the
dropping into the
Ojaz
AR.
business centre in Shadapur in New Delhi. And this was confirmed by comparing the CCTV with online pictures inside the call centre.
Yeah,
Here's camera 2 with a dripping air conditioner, and an online search shows the same photograph with that same air conditioning unit. Camera 4 showed one of the rooms used for scams, and the online search shows the same room in a better
Planted 80
condition.
mine.
Even the corridor view on camera 7 was shown on an online picture of Ojaz. But if we were going to bring these scammers down,
Fetching you
we
up.
needed evidence of their scams,
Yeah,
so we
but,
also needed audio. But thankfully, with access to the scammers' computers, we could also pick up on the audio. Here you can see a scammer's computer screen together with her script on the bottom of that screen. She's currently scamming someone called Zisan in Austria.
I am from the Federal Police Department, Miss, of Vienna. This case is on our hand right now.
But because most people speak German in Austria, it was difficult for some of their victims to understand what the scam was about.
Because, Miss, this recordable line will be served as an evidence. I believe you know what is evidence. So for evidence, we need a clear recording. And to play this recording, we need to speak in English. Because this recordable line will be played on the courthouse.
The script itself is well tried and tested, and it's full of things that are likely to scare the victims. They're asked to take clear notes of things like the officer's name, the case ID, and scarily the arrest warrant number.
Now, Miss, I just want to inform you that as I can see here over your case file, there is an active arrest warrant that has been issued under your national ID number and your name. I will be explaining you why there is an arrest warrant and what all allegations are going under your national ID number. But first of all, you can just write down the arrest warrant number. That is M as in Mary.
They certainly don't want any potential victims discussing this with friends or family, so they say that the whole thing needs to be kept confidential.
Okay, Miss. So before I read out this information to you, let me tell you that this information is very confidential. As well as I provided you the case ID number and the warrant number, this is also very important and very confidential information. So you have to take this paper aside safely with you, and now you have to listen to me very carefully, okay?
The language is very deliberate. They will attempt to try and get their victims to comply with everything they're saying. Usually the script goes along the lines of a car being found in the south border of Texas, but they're quite happy to adapt the script to whichever country they're scanning.
Okay, so I'm going to explain you the case. As the investigation started, when we found an abandoned car on the south border of Vienna, and the car contained some blood spots and drugs inside it. And after the investigation, we have found that the car was rented on your name and on your national ID number.
I'll not bore you with the entire script here, but suffice to say, scammers will attempt to get their victims to either buy gift cards or alternatively download an app to their phone, convert their own money into cryptocurrency and transfer this to a mule or scammer's bank account. Scammers always work in pairs. Here, the agent is now calling her supervisor to close out this seal. The guy in the shorts and glasses is one of two supervisors who operate in this room. He takes a note of the victim's phone number and will then pretend to be her local police by spoofing the number of that local police station. This telephone number spoofing is a key element of the scam. If a skeptical victim had received a phone call from what she knew was her local police, this may help persuade her that the whole thing is genuine. But most of their income would come from cryptocurrency. Here they're persuading a Slovakian man to download an app where he will enter his credit or debit card details, then the scammers will convert all of his money into cryptocurrency.
Like you have to put like residence, country residence like Slovakia.
And they'll casually instruct the victim to upload their identity document.
Click on driver's license.
It's disturbing to see people just about to have their money stolen, and there's very little I can do to stop this, because the scammers are using the very device that is the only thing that I can use to contact the victim.
Now please read it what is written down. You have.
When the scammer gets these victims to sign up, they'll also get them to enter their credit or debit card details for a so-called refund. But of course all they'll do is buy cryptocurrency with those debit card details and transfer them to themselves.
Like the card number is correct or the card number is wrong.
During this sign-up process, the victim will be unaware that the scammers are watching his phone via the AnyDesk application. All banking applications should detect the presence of a remote access tool like AnyDesk and prevent operation. I've already seen a few banks implement this, and it should be possible for all of them to do likewise.
I think so you have to get a message from the bank and you have to put a code over there
but thankfully for this victim, fraud was detected and the transaction.
Under fire! Stand out! Here's some ammo. Planted AT mine. Ready for action. I have movement. I have movement. Tango.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Tango. You deserve worse. This is not
Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Extraction is standing by. Mark an LZ for pickup.
Setting a mine.
Planted AT mine.
Setting a mine.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Enemy neutralized.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy dropping into the AR.
ये PUBG वाला
overhead. Enemy soldier incoming.
छोड़ने का नहीं, हालत खराब उसका। इधर से नवीन कर रहा है।
Taking fire!
Open में, nice.
Enemy
Cover
dropping into
में
the
लगा,
AO.
cover में लगा।
This is nothing.
इधर खत्म। अब तुम इधर से कर रहे हो बड़े।
Enemy dropping into the AO.
ammo चाहिए, ammo
Patching
चाहिए।
you up.
ammo नहीं है मेरे पास।
Here's some ammo. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
वो तो ड्रॉप हो रहा है।
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Taking
rounds.
They're targeting
टॉर्च से, सेम टॉर्च से। आ जाओ, आ जाओ, आ जाओ। तो ओपन में रहेगा तो रहेगा ना। ओपन में खेल रहा है।
Enemy UAV overhead.
Your 6 is clear. I'll fix you.
ammo चाहिए, ammo चाहिए।
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
एक डाउन है। बस एक ही ammo है भाई, ammo।
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Hostile fire.
Tower.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch. Be advised. Enemy attack chopper incoming. Take it down and secure the cache. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
किसको देखेगा, किसको मारेगा?
Enemy soldier incoming.
गई हो, मतलब फटी हुई है। और ये सुना चलता है। दे। कौन सा है उससे यार?
Enemy dropping into the AO.
बंदा कैसे? कार में बंदा है बेबी। ओ ऊपर से बंदा है।
Enemy soldier incoming.
कौन मारा है इसको? किसने मारा है?
कौन टावर पे जाके मारेगा इन तीनों को?
मारो मत, मैं आ रहा हूँ।
मर जाएगा, लेकिन मर जाएगा। जल्दी आओ, हम मर जाएंगे लेकिन।
Hard contact. Under fire.
इधर से।
Enemy UAV overhead.
आ जाओ।
नैनू पास एक बंदा रहा, नैनू।
Threat neutralized.
नैनू उधर एक स्किन वाला स्नाइपर है, उठाओ के वापस रख दो ना।
Enemy soldier incoming.
Taking rounds.
स्किन पे पड़ी।
Locate the secure cache.
जिंदा नहीं वो।
Enemy dropping into the AO.
अरे उधर देखना, एक स्नाइपर रहेगा, देख ऑरेंज और कैमो में। तो उठा के रख
Enemy dropping into the AO.
बंदा है, फिर एक बंदा है।
Here's some ammo.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Planted AT mine.
कोई तो मार रहा है।
Setting a mine.
भाई किसने मारा?
अरे यार ये सब कॉर्नर से है ना ये सब कॉर्नर से नहीं
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Taking
पता
fire.
चला लोकेशन
ओ टावर पे बंदा
लोकेशन आया मेरे को रिवाइव दे
You'll be fine.
माइंड ठीक है माइंड लगा रहा हूँ
Priming AT mine.
ओपन से हटो नॉक हो जाएगा ऐसा
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Contact. Taking fire.
जाओ अरे ऊपर आ गया यार नहीं यार एक साथ दो बंदे अरे जतिन का कितने बार समझा है भाई उधर पे क्यों रहता है भाई जतिन हमेशा उधर पे नॉक होता है भाई जतिन को आता ही नहीं है भाई सिर्फ से बोल के दे रहा हूँ तब भी नहीं आता जतिन को
भाई बहुत दूर से मार रहा है रे कोई क्या करूं
अच्छा अरे बहुत दूर से मारता था जतिन को
पत्रकारिता है क्या अगर एकदम मूलभूत सवाल पूछा जाए ये प्रारंभ जब हुआ था तो जर्नलिज्म से वो अपभ्रंश होते जर्नलिज्म हो जाता और उस वक्त होता था कि टाउन स्क्वायर या गांव का जो चौराहा होता
कोई है कि नहीं यहाँ पे
था वहाँ पे डुबडुबी बज जाके जो भी संदेश होता था उसको एम्प्लीफाई किया जाता था मास मीडिया का जो कॉन्सेप्ट था
अरे रोको भाई इधर बंदा
Need medical attention.
दिख नहीं रहा मेरे को पे बंदा दिख नहीं रहा मेरे को एंगल नहीं मिल रहा है
Hey, excuse me. Hey,
Returning to AO.
My name is Eric. I'm taking 2 pictures for you. I love your vibe. I'll go see if I can get you a 2 pictures. It'll be quick.
Okay,
Sure.
it's quick.
Yeah, can I see what I do? This is my work. What I do, what I do is I would put myself on the chair, after a take, report the result. So, what's your name? Fiola? David. Nice to meet you. Where is that name originally
Enemy
from?
dropping into the AO.
Albanian. That's a beautiful name.
से मार दिया भाई ये फारा का रैपिडली वाला किल नहीं हो पाएगा।
Enough practice. Time for the real thing.
जतिन के लिए यार नहीं हो पाएगा।
भाई ये देखो मैं फरारी की साइकिल ले आया। फरारी की साइकिल कितने की मिली? सिर्फ 10,000 रुपीज की। भाई वो फेक फरारी है, ऊपर से उसके ड्यूल सस्पेंशन होता है, दैट इज डेफिनेटली नॉट वर्थ इट। तो अब मैं क्या करूं? बेटर बाय अ बाइसाइकिल फ्रॉम अ रेप्यूटेड ब्रांड। पॉलीगन की ले लो भाई, इससे अच्छा तो एक काम कर फरारी रख। भाई ये देखो मैं फरारी की साइकिल ले आया। फरारी की साइकिल कितने की मिली? सिर्फ 10,000 रुपीज की। भाई वो फेक फरारी है, ऊपर से उसके ड्यूल सस्पेंशन होता है, दैट इज डेफिनेटली नॉट वर्थ इट। तो अब मैं क्या करूं? बेटर बाय अ बाइसाइकिल फ्रॉम अ रेप्यूटेड ब्रांड। पॉलीगन की ले लूं भाई, इससे अच्छा तो एक काम कर फरारी रख। भाई ये देखो मैं फरारी की साइकिल ले आया। फरारी की साइकिल कितने की मिली? सिर्फ 10,000 रुपीज की। भाई वो फेक फरारी है, ऊपर से उसके ड्यूल सस्पेंशन होता है।
तीन बहुत तगड़ी चीजें जो इंडिया ने क्रिएट करी।
ये कैसा सिस्टम है भाई? वही आईपी एड्रेस लिख गया। वाह भाई, नेट चेंज नहीं हो सकता क्या? लाइव टाइम तक हो सकता है क्या?
तीन बहुत तगड़ी चीजें जो इंडिया ने क्रिएट करी। तेलंगाना के सीवेज इंजीनियर्स ने भाई सीवेज के पाइप को यूज करके एक घर बना दिया है। इसको बेसिकली ओपॉड्स बोलते हैं और इसको बनाया है पेरला रेड्डी जी ने। इसमें अंदर ही बाथरूम है, किचन है, बेडरूम, सारी चीजें। जो बंजर जमीन होती है उसमें से भाई बड़े बड़े पत्थरों को हटाना बहुत ज्यादा मुश्किल होता है। दीपक रेड्डी ने एक मल्टी हार्वेस्टर मशीन बनाई है टू हेल्प फार्मर। और सेम मशीन हार्वेस्टिंग में भी यूज होती है। रवि पटेल जी ने एक ऐसा एसी बना दिया जो 3 बल्ब जितनी बिजली लेता। भाई एसी तो वैसे पूरे कमरे के लगा देते हैं, बट एक्चुअल जरूरत बस बेड।
I told Jerry Rig everything. You're probably not going to want to send enough knives for my whole team. He was like, yeah, I do. So we're going to be checking this out. Linus and team, I hope you keep all your fingers. I told him, I says, we're going to have a knife of our own at some point. We're going to be bitter rivals. He basically goes, Linus, I ain't that concerned. That's everything. 5 to 6. I haven't cheated. I haven't looked at it yet. Ooh, I'm liking the feel of that handle. Cool design. Very utilitarian. Very Zach. Includes 3 spare blades.
Don't let your boyfriend or kid see this.
Early in the morning, in bed early at night. To be productive at work, I gotta be well rested. Yeah, motherfucker, you heard what I just said. I'm just a regular, everyday, normal motherfucker. I don't like margarine, I much prefer the taste of butter. I'm just a regular, everyday, normal motherfucker. My favorite movies as a kid was Superman and Ghostbusters. I'm just a regular, everyday, normal motherfucker. I have a hard time opening my eyes underwater. I'm just a regular, everyday, normal motherfucker. And I'm not a huge Nicolas Cage fan. I'm from a...
Don't let your boyfriend or kid see this.
Early in the morning, in bed early at night. To be productive at work, I gotta be well rested. Yeah, motherfucker, you heard what I just said. I'm just a regular, everyday, normal motherfucker. I don't like margarine, I much prefer the taste of butter.
एक चीज है जिसने कैमरा वाले भैया के एक दिन में 10,000 फॉलोअर्स बढ़ाए थे। क्या? वो एक फोटो थी। इंस्टाग्राम जो ऑफिशियल अकाउंट है वो उस टाइम पे ना एक वीकली हैशटैग चलाता है। तो मैंने एक फोटो खींची थी यमुना घाट पे। अब ये भी छठ पूजा की बात है। तो एक औरत एक दूसरे औरत का हाथ पकड़ के एक दिया है जला रही है एंड देन पीछे बर्ड्स हैं बहुत सारे। तो मेरे को मेल आता है इंस्टाग्राम से कि वी रियली लाइक दैट फोटोग्राफ, तो हम आपको इसको रीशेयर करना चाहेंगे। मैं हैरान हो गया कि भाई कैसे उनको फिर वो उनके क्वेश्चंस होते हैं कि कैसे आपने शूट किया।
प्रोसेस होता है इस चीज़ के लिए।
मैंने कम से कम 2 पेज का लिख के भेजा। हाँ, मैं ट्रेन के आई गेस सेकंड मिडिल वाले बर्थ में बैठा था। मैं ऐसे उठ गया और सर पे लगे मेरे। मैं सोचने लगा भाई इंस्टाग्राम ने टैग किया है मुझे। एक चीज है जिसने कैमरा वाले भैया के एक दिन में 10,000 फॉलोअर्स बढ़ाए थे। क्या? वो एक फोटो थी इंस्टाग्राम।
यार ये खेल रहा है, इससे ग्राफिक्स तो अच्छा चल रहा है यार।
वीकली हैशटैग चलाता था। तो मैंने एक फोटो खींची थी ग्राफिक्स तो अच्छा है। अब ये भी छठ पूजा की बात है। तो एक औरत एक दूसरे औरत का